Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today what I have for you is episode 7 of my Football Manager 23 save with Bradford City. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 20 likes on today's episode, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 600 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so and it does massively help out. Don't forget as well to drop a comment in down in the comment section down below. We're currently in March, obviously on the game, and we could get promoted. We qualify for the playoffs on the 5th of March, and in today's episode we could already get promoted. There's just under 10 games to go and we could already be promoted automatically into Sky Bet League 1. We are in some unbelievable form at this moment in time, so make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new as well, and let's get into it. So since you were last with us, then we had a 5-1 win away at Stevenage, a 2-1 win at home to Tranmere Rovers, a 3-0 win at home to Barrow, a 3-0 win away at Doncaster Rovers, a 3-1 win, at home to Colchester United, a 3-1 win away at Newport County, a 2-1 win at home to Hartlepool United, where Andy Cook did actually score in that game. Bakayoko scored genuinely the worst goal you will ever see. Is it possible for me to view this goal from Bakayoko? Let me just try and find the goal. Right, here we have it. Amadou Bakayoko's goal versus Hartlepool is genuinely the worst thing you will ever see. I'm just not even going to commentate over this. What do you even say to that? What do you actually even say to that? The man has genuinely been awful. He has been absolutely awful. How do I now get out of this? There we go. He's been absolutely terrible apart from that. We did also play a couple of friendlies against Union SG and Brighouse Town just to keep some of our fringe players fit. Veden Oliver is scoring also fun at this moment in time. Romany Critchlow is absolutely unbelievable, while Gaitang Bong is now on the decline. Ryan East is developing very nicely, but Barnsley want him on a permanent basis. Derby want Jamie Walker. We've also got some interest from Barnsley for Levi Sutton. We've also got some interest from Barnsley and Portsmouth for Matty Platt. We've got lots of central defenders. Matty Platt's probably 4th choice centre-half at this moment in time. We've got some interest in Jan Songo as well from Cheltenham. Gilead has also been interested at this moment in time from York City, but I believe that the loan window from National League clubs is about to end, or the permanent window at this moment in time. Like I say, we're currently 18 points clear of 2nd place. We are 26 points clear from 4th place Swindon. I think if we win this match against Crewe and Swindon lose, we are promoted into Sky Bet League 1. That'd be absolutely ridiculous with 8 games still to go. But obviously, in today's episode, we will have this game against Crewe. Crewe are currently... Why can I not see Crewe? Crewe is 17th in the table. Then we've got Grimsby, who are currently 5th in the table. So, more than likely, we carry on our form so far that we've been displaying recently. In these next 2 matches, we will end up in Sky Bet League 1 by March. That's absolutely ludicrous. Let's get into this first game, though, away at Crewe Alexandra. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for today's match away to Crewe Alexandra. We've got Harry Lewis in goal, a back four of Halliday, Famewo, Critchlow and Bong, Smallwood and Ryan East in the midfield, Scott Banks on the right. Emmanuel Sadibe makes his first league start of the season. He starts out on that left-hand side. I just thought, you know what? He's probably going to be the only episode he might have a slight chance of featuring him. We're going to let him start in today's game. Obviously, he has recently recovered from a double leg break. Jamie Walker is in behind Veden Oliver, who's been scoring goals for fun at this moment in time. Now our second top goal scorer behind Jamie Walker. He's overtaken Lee Angle's 13 goals for the season. Angle hasn't really played all too much. Obviously, we've had Bakayoko on the bench, but Bakayoko, I tell you what, he's been absolutely shocking. 2 goals and 1 assist in 7 appearances. Doesn't look bad, but he's missed some big chances where Oliver and Angle probably would have scored them. It's a very strong team. I expect 3 points. I got an email basically saying that if we win, no matter what the result is in the Swindon match, we will be promoted anyway. So 3 points, and if the email is correct, then we will find ourselves as a League One football club. They've got some very good players though in there. Connor Thomas, Courtney Baker Richardson, Luke Offord as well, and that's not even mentioning some of the players who are on their bench. Got a very, very good squad in my opinion, underachieving at this moment in time on the game and also in real life. I think they have recruited fairly well. I think recently in real life signing David Amu as well. I'm recording this on Friday the 20th of January. I'm not really too sure when this comes out. Might be Sunday, Monday, something like that. I'm not really too sure. Let's get into this game though against Crewe Alexandra, and hopefully we can secure promotion into Sky Bet League 1. As Smallwood picks up the ball and he finds Ryan East on the edge of the box looking for Scott Banks. Osadibe looking for Oliver. That eventually comes out into Gaitang Bong. Our number 33 into the penalty area. He gets a cross in. That is an easy catch though for, I think it's Arthur Okonkwo, I want to say his name is. It was a good start from us there. Free kick for us here, which Scott Banks will take, standing over it here. Lines one up, shoots. Oh, Brilliant save that from the goalkeeper. 12 minutes on the clock. Banks, I tell you what, considering how good he is at free kicks, he's not really scored too many free kicks so far this season, but he's been a very big player for us. I do want to try and sign some of these loan players on permanent basis. Basises? I don't feel like that's a word. Romney Critchlow is actually out of contract with Huddersfield, but they do have the option on Football Manager to extend by a further year. So if we can get him in on a free transfer, I'm genuinely happy to chuck 10 grand a week at him because he's absolutely unbelievable. Players like Banks, I would like to keep, but if we're in League One, I don't think it would be the end of the world. And I am really looking forward though to the summer rebuild. We can get a lot of these players out the doors as well. They are doing for us so far this season. I think a lot of them probably won't be good enough to make that step up, as Gaetan Bong's picked up another injury. He picked up an injury in the last game. Now he's picked up a lower leg injury. That's never an ideal thing to do. It's a good job I put Matty Folds on the bench for today's game. He was going to come in, be just as good, and hopefully Gaetan Bong's injury is not too serious. Not a lot's really happened though in this first half so far, so fingers crossed we can score a goal in the second half. I'm going to tell them I'm far from pleased with what I have seen. Get underway for the second half. I'm thinking about maybe bringing Osidibe off, potentially a change in midfield as well. Free kick here for Crewe. Ball comes into the box. It's Baker Richardson on the end of it. That one does go over Harry Lewis's net. I really am thinking about some subs at this moment in time. I think we might go to 2 up front. I think we're going to put Walker out on that left wing, but he'll probably come off very soon as well. We're not going to make all our changes as of right now. Osidibe is going to come off for Liangle. And we're also going to bring on... see, Ryan East is the only real player who's tired at this moment in time, and I don't necessarily want to bring Song on. I think we can bring Levi Sutton on, play these two now more as central midfielders rather than defensive midfielders. Play Levi Sutton as a box-to-box midfielder, play Smallwood as the ball winner as well. Go to a 4-2-4 formation, and hopefully for the final half an hour we can come up with a goal. Well, we're now approaching the 75th minute, still no highlights. I'm going to make our final changes of today's game. Jamie Walker is going to come off for Dion Pereira. We'll play Dion on that left-hand side. We're also going to get Kean Williams on for Scott Banks. Kean Williams for his star rate, and I would say he's been very underwhelming, to be honest with you. 1 goal, 1 assist in 6 appearances so far. I don't think it's terrible, but I just kind of expected more from him, to be honest with you. According to star rating, he is our best winger at this moment in time, unless you play Walker on the wing. So I need to see a little bit more from him in today's game. Fingers crossed he can come up with the match winner, as Crewe are looking to build out from the back here. It's Makari on the ball. He plays a 1-2 with Tompkinson, and then he does it with Thomas. Offered now. Goes back into Tompkinson. Bit of space for him here to switch the play. It's a nice ball. Halliday can't quite cut that one out, and Mellor's now running in behind. Gets away from Akinfenwa. He shoots. Comfortable save in the end though from Harry Lewis. It's pretty much straight at him. 10 minutes or so to go. Still 0-0. As we approach the end of today's game, it seems to be that whenever we play a game on camera, we just can't find the back of the net for some reason. It happened at the start of last episode. It's happening in today's episode as well. I don't know why. It's finished full time. Crewe Alexandra 0, Bradford City 0. That is unacceptable. We have missed out on promotion, or potential promotion there, to Sky Bet League 1. Have Swindon closed the gap by any chance? They have won 3-0 against Stockport, so the gap has closed slightly. Leighton Orient didn't play, but I think if we win the next game, surely that means we are going to be promoted. Unfortunately though, it now means that I can't put in the title promoted in March. It's going to be promoted in April, which doesn't... Oh, bloody hell. I mean, what I was going to say is it doesn't seem as impressive, and now Gaetan Bong has got a broken leg. He's going to be out for 9 months. Do we leave him with the doctor? We'll leave him with the doctor just so he's out for a month less. If we get promoted, then he gets an extra year on his contract. Oh, no, that's Paul Downing, isn't it, the extra year? He's already got his extra year for playing the 10 games, so he's already here for next season anyway. That's still really frustrating, to be honest with you, because he's taking up a decent amount of wage, and as a supportive wing-back, he's not very good anymore. His stamina's on the decline. Obviously, this is going to massively decrease his physicals. I think we're probably going to look to move him on. It's probably not going to be now until January, though, that we are able to move him on. We certainly won't be able to move him on in the summer. That's really, really disappointing. Broken lower leg after being victim of a heavy challenge. How did they not get a red card for that then? I feel like any tackle that equates into a broken leg, surely he's got to be endangering the safety of an opposition. Bradford City left back Gaetan Bong is on the verge of retiring following a broken lower leg. Bong fears the problem, even when healed, may no longer allow him to cope with the... I don't know what that word says. A professional football, and he's reluctantly considering ending his spell at the University of Bradford Stadium. It would probably be best for all parties if he was to retire. We get the money off the wage bill, and we can maybe get in a better left back, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not the nicest of things to say, but retire, please. We have got the email that all Football Manager managers want to see. Bradford City announced new intake of youth players. When we got it earlier on in the season, it was a 5-star crop of players. And it is now going to be an average intake. Regan Toyne looks very good. Apart from that, it's pretty poor, to be honest with you. This guy, though, who is 16, already 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Get this man signed up on a long-term contract now. He looks very, very good. Even if it's 4-star potential, that's very good. 1.5 stars at 16 years of age of current ability is very nice. So I'm happy for him to be a future prospect. We want to get him on a long-term contract. Don't need any yearly wage rise. Doesn't need a promotion wage rise. Doesn't need any wage increases after certain games. He's already going to be on £200 a week. I feel like that is quite a lot. You're also going to get a further 2-year contract extension after promotion. We might as well up his wage just to entice him a little bit more. And then we also want the option to extend your contract by a further 2 years as well. Are you happy with that? We'll give him £300 a week. He wants 2 years, 3 years and £325. You happy with that? No, he's adamant he wants. All right, we'll give you £400 a week then. What about that? £400 a week, and it's basically a 7-year contract. That'll officially come into place in October of the upcoming season, but 1.5-star current abilities at 16 years of age, 5-star potential. Even if he stinks and he's not very good in terms of his actual ability, I think personally that seems like the best thing to do at this stage. If it doesn't work out, we can always move him on. Liam Rydalj is not happy that he's not playing out of position. No, he's not happy that he is playing out of position at this moment in time, but it doesn't really affect me. He's never going to play for the club again. Let's get into this game, though, against Grimsby Town. We've also had some interest, though, in Jamie Walker from Derby County. Paul Warnes came out in his press conference. Oh, they have said the wrong thing there to Walker, and basically said he would love to sign Jamie Walker. At 29 years of age, despite him being our best player, scoring all the goals this season, scored 20 goals for an attacking midfielder, I think I would be very reluctant to sell, to be honest with you. I don't know what's happened here, but we've just got an email saying that we've been promoted to Sky Bet League 1. I'm not really too sure how this works because we've not even played a football match. We have officially been promoted in March, but Bradford City promoted to Sky Bet League 1. Bradford City have won promotion to the Sky Bet League 1. It was a memorable year for the Bantams, who got off to a tremendous start in July. That propelled them into first place, providing them with the platform to go on and win promotion. It literally came completely out of the blue. I accidentally opened this email saying board set initial budgets. We've been given a £94,000 a week wage budget and about £64,000 worth of transfer budget. It's not ideal. It's classic Stefan Rupp because it's not the biggest of increases, but I think it's more than enough for us to really rebuild this squad. I think next episode will be the summer transfer window. We're not going to see any more games of this season because what's the point? We're already promoted. We're definitely going to go on and win the league. Drake praised by Bradford City faithful. Fans of Bradford City were justly proud after the team gained promotion from Sky Bet League 2. Fans and pundits alike were unanimous that the person responsible for the team's success was Sam Drake. One fan commented that with Drake at the helm, he felt anything was possible. In the wake of Bradford City's promotion from Sky Bet League 2, club favourite Paul Jewell heaped praise upon manager Sam Drake for a job well done. Jewell indicated that although the Bantams were among the favourites, Drake has handled the pressure admirably and richly deserved the adulation for making sure the team remained on course throughout the campaign. The board are absolutely buzzing about that as well. We've got a message here from Sophia Cudworth. I don't know if that's a real person, but she's my personal assistant apparently. The Bradford City board have announced that they are pleased to have won promotion and that everyone at the club was looking forward to seeing the team play at a higher level next season. In a short message of thanks, a spokesperson declared that praise had to go to manager Sam Drake for ensuring that a club of Bradford City stature would no longer be playing in Sky Bet League 2. The supporters are also absolutely delighted as well. They were looking for automatic promotion at the end of this season, and that is something that has been achieved. Lovely stuff. We have been officially promoted in March, so I guess this game against Grimsby is a party now. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for today's match at home to Grimsby Town. A pretty meaningless match in the end with us already being promoted into Sky Bet League 1. But we line up with Harry Lewis in goal. A back four of Brad Halliday, Akin Famuo, Romany Critchlow and Matty Folds. Songo and East in the midfield. I'm giving Smallwood a little bit of a rest for this game. Banks on the right, Chapman on the left and Walker in behind Bakayoko. Going to give him a start on camera and you can see how poorly that he is. We've got quite a lot of these Premier League youngsters who are set to be released by their clubs and on trial at this moment in time. There's only maybe one, potentially two maximum that I might consider signing. Obviously, some players are out of contract this season, some players who are out of contract next season. I probably am going to have to give them new deals because they want more money and we also want to tie them down to longer term contracts like Ryan East, players like that who are out of contract at the end of next season, like Jamie Walker, who we need to keep around. They've been so key for us so far this season. We need to get them on longer term contracts. I'm not going to show you them individually because pretty much every player is going to get a new contract, because if they don't, they're going to moan and kick up a fuss and all that sort of stuff. So we need to get the new contracts sorted. That is what a lot of our wage budget is going to go on. This is one of the negatives of not having the automatic automatic wage rise upon promotion, but I like to just do it manually and all that sort of stuff. As Grimsby coming forward here with 5 minutes on the clock, Glennon with the ball. I hope this season's not just going to fade out into lots of draws and a couple of defeats in there as well. You know, I want us to keep maintaining our winning run, see how many points we can achieve, because this team could easily get 100, 110, potentially 120 points if we really put our mind to it. Maybe 120 points is a bit far with how many games are left, but I think the target for me, we'll say 108 points. If we don't get to 108 points by the end of the season, I'll be really disappointed, as that's exactly what I've been talking about. Bakayoko just cannot finish his dinner. He's absolutely shocking. I'm really disappointed we spent £24,000 fee on loaning him until the end of the season, and we're also spending about 40% of his wages as well, which is certainly not ideal. Walker picks up the ball here though on the edge of the box, driving into the area, shoots off the crossbar, surely a penalty. Referee says no, corner kick given. Very bright start from us so far in today's game, and Scott Banks will be the one to deliver this corner ball. It's actually quite sad thinking about it. This could be the last time we see Banks, Critchlow, we've got another loan player in there as well, Hakim Famo as well. You know, this could be the last times we see these sort of loan players play for us this season, and on camera, they've been absolutely brilliant for us. Off camera as well, they have been very good, and it's a little bit of a shame if we don't see them again, to be honest with you. There's Critchlow with a nice header there, even though he's playing against a striker who's a lot bigger than him, both physically and in height. He deals with him so well. I really hope we can get Critchlow in on a permanent basis. I'm genuinely happy to spend 10 grand a week on him. He's absolutely unbelievable. Chapman with the ball here though, finds Jamie Walker. Can he work the room for a shot? He does, and he finds the back of the net. It's a 21st goal of the season for Jamie Walker. An attacking midfielder scoring over 20 goals is exactly what you want to see. We've had some inconsistencies with Cook, with Harrott, Bakayoko now. I mean, Oliver and Angle have done fairly well this season, both of them who will probably look to move on though in the summer. To be honest with you, we need someone a little bit better than them two in my opinion, but Jamie Walker has been absolutely instrumental in our promotion this season, and we are certainly looking like we are going to be getting back to winning ways and picking up another 3 points. It's Bradford City 1, Grimsby Town 0, half an hour on the clock. Approaching half-time, still 1-0 to us. There is the half-time whistle. Not a lot's really happened since I last spoke to you there. It was kind of a very flat last 15 minutes of the half. Let's get underway though for the second half. Hopefully more of the same, and hopefully we can see some more goals. As Brad Halliday has a throw in here. He goes back into Akin Famoa, the man on loan from Sheffield Wednesday. Don't really think I'm going to try and make that one a permanent. You know, he's done well for us so far this season, but I think next season, Odesina probably will be getting more of an opportunity. As Banks shoots from distance, just over the bar. Clearly had the keeper panicking there. 51 minutes on the clock, still 1-0 to us, but it's been a very bright start into the second half. They're occupying a 4-4-2 formation. You don't really see many teams playing a 4-4-2 anymore. As Banks with the corner in, looking for Bakayoko off the post, and that's sums up his season so far. He just cannot find the goal. You saw that scrappy goal that he scored. He also scored a goal on debut, which was pretty similar. It's also just as scrappy, to be honest with you. There's 57 minutes on the clock. We have a corner that is comfortably cleared by Grimsby. Those Walker shoots from distance well over the bar on this occasion. And I am thinking about some substitutions now, just to keep things fresh. You know, we still have games to play, and we don't want to be getting any injuries long term, like Gaetan Bong, which end up going into next season as Pepples in behind here. Comfortable save though in the end for Harry Lewis. If that is the end of the highlight, we will now look to make some substitutions. It doesn't look like that is the case though, as Lewis still holds the ball here, looking to run the clock down a bit. He finds Akin Famoa. He goes into Brad Halliday. They're very happy for us just to have the ball at this moment in time. Halliday driving forward, finds Scott Banks into Bakayoko, plays a 1-2 with Walker. Walker looks for Chapman. It's very scrappy right now. Grimsby send the ball long. Famoa's underneath that one though. East finds Walker, looking over the top here for Brad Halliday. Gets on the end of that, looking to get a shot off here maybe, into his left foot. He's brought down, referee says penalty kick, and we're going to take Walker off of it. We need Bakayoko to score. He needs the confidence. As much as I would love Walker to score, I thought Bakayoko was right-footed. Apparently he's left-footed. He steps up to take this penalty with that left foot. Can he find the back of the net? Yes, he can. It's a third Bradford City goal for Amadou Bakayoko. 64 minutes on the clock. It's Bradford City 2, Grimsby Town 0. If the fans weren't already in party mode with us already been promoted into Sky Bet League 1, there certainly will be now. And now we'll look to make some substitutions as well. Get some yellow cards off the pitch. Get some of the tired players off the pitch as well. Banks is going to come off for Dion Pereira. We're also going to bring Lee Angle on for Harry Chapman. We will get Smallwood on as well for... We'll go Smallwood on for Ryan Easton, play Richie Smallwood as a ball-winning midfielder. Let's have 2 ball-winning midfielders in there. Have Smallwood and Songo both in there just to kick people really hard. Odesina is going to come on as well for Akin Fambo. And final change of the game, Levi Sutton is going to come on for Brad Halliday. They're the changes. 25 minutes or so left on the clock. Let's hope we can maybe get a third goal. As we approach the end of today's game, the final game you will see from hopefully our only season in Sky Bet League 2. We don't want to be getting into League 1 then getting relegated. That would certainly not be ideal. We are going to end today's game on 94 points. We've still 7 games to go. I think 108 points is more than achievable in my opinion. The maximum that we can get, I want to say, is 115 if I've just done some really quick maths there. Very happy with that performance. That's been a similar performance to what we've seen all season. We are currently, 19 points clear of second place. 19 points clear of second place and about 26 points clear of 4th. Unbelievable. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit, let's go for 20 likes, 25 likes. Come on, we've achieved promotion. Let's go for 25 likes on today's episode. That'd be massively appreciated. Glyn Hodges as well, I think I'm going to get out of the club. He's so negative every single conference that he's doing. Any question that he gets asked by the media, he's just constantly moaning and saying that we're not good enough. It's absolutely, I need this negative mentality out the door. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 600 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Make sure as well to drop a comment in down in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day and I shall see you all very soon for another one. Peace.